for the new year. It is very happy to be here. Very happy to do it. Before I get started, as always, I introduce the man to my left, my voice of reason, Mr. James Webb.
What's
going on, buddy?
Hey.
How are you?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. All right, we are strolling through this year. Gonna do some new things, I guess. I don't know. You gonna do something new? You got some new you got some resolutions?
It's too early to tell.
It's too early to tell.
Too early to tell.
Yeah, let's talk about some resolutions, man. I think that this is that's what is this gonna be? Should this be the year we make them? I don't know.
Make resolutions?
Yeah, man. Should we be making New Year's resolutions this year? Should we even be preparing for the future?
See, I hit that. Now that word alone is scary enough. Preparing for what?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. All right.
For a good time? Yes.
I am.
Were those headphones not working?
Yeah, the headphones were giving me some weird. See, my headphones tapped out. My headphones went down in 2020.
Are these any better?
These are fine. These are good. See what I mean? That's what I'm saying. What should we what should we be looking forward to, man? That's my Giants. They not in the playoffs. It was a long fought. It was a hard fought year. It did. We really put together a very strong 6-win season. All right, we did our best. Really, we brought it home, baby. You know what I mean?
Respectable 6.
A respectable 6 almost got us in the dance. All right, but unfortunately, we couldn't have it because the Eagles they did not beat the Washington football team. You got to go to the NFC. That's the AFC. Yes. So there we go, right there. Second in the division, though. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought we'd do it?
Yeah.
All right. Everybody had us probably gonna be in the last, but we lost. The football team ends up winning the division.
Football team.
Our division was won by, and I quote, the football team. All right,
yeah,
that's what I gotta.
I mean, if you gotta lose to a team, it might as well be
the football team, right? I guess,
team.
right? The football team. You know what I'm saying? That's who took us out of the playoff picture. They get a shot at the championship. Could you imagine if they win it all, dude? Like the Super Bowl 55 going to the football team. That is. Oh man, if that doesn't say 2020.
Yeah, it's still the 2020 season, technically.
Exactly. I don't know what
that would probably be the best way to cap that off.
Oh my gosh, man, so much going on this year, man. Already. I tried to finish Wonder Woman. I tried, man. We talked about it a little bit last week.
How far? Did
I didn't even finish it. All right, she turned the plane invisible, and I was like, this is where I tap out. I was like, this is so stupid. Like, oh, there was this spell they used to teach me. And I was like, man, you know what? Turn this off. All right,
turn this movie.
Turn this whole thing off. I was about to be like HBO Max. Y'all really took this one. All right, you really. And now, so I'm supposed to believe in the Snyder Cut now. After watching this hot ass mess known as.
Well, look, come on now, bro. Like, let's not give Zack Snyder that smoke. He'd had nothing to do with Wonder Woman.
Didn't he? But he was directing them early on, right? And then he quit. Am I right? Is that how that worked? Was that the reason?
No, Patty Jenkins had both of these.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, and I gotta say too, what did you think of the first Wonder Woman?
I liked it.
It was really good.
I thought it was great. Yeah, I was like, how to just do that again?
Yeah,
like,
that's all we waiting for.
This is the top with DC. You know why Marvel movies are so successful? And I know I hate to say it, they're all kind of the same.
Yeah.
All right, they are. You get your action. There's some comedy in there. You know what I mean? It gets heavy here and there, but it's a very similar formula for every Marvel movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what to expect. DC has always got 5 different ideas. Everybody wants credit for them, and none of them are good. It's like, what are you doing?
Marvel's like a refined, know who you are 40-year-old man who's like been doing what he's doing for a long time, and he's great at it.
He's got a routine.
DC,
you know what I'm saying?
He is a 13-year-old, just barely pubescent boy.
Exactly.
Trying to figure out who he is.
They
He's
know
one week.
Don't
he's
know
a
what
goth.
you're doing. No, do you know what DC is? I'll tell you what DC is. All right, Marvel is like a person you work out. You know, you got a workout routine.
Yeah.
You're in shape. You're healthy. You do the same thing, just like you said, all the time to maintain a certain level of shape. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
DC is when you first start working out in January because you made some dumbass New Year's resolution. So you got a Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
You got a Planet Fitness thing. You bought a whole bunch and workout equipment at home. Why you need both, I don't know, but you felt like you needed to do all that at the same time, and then you try to get in shape and you give up after 2 weeks anyway because you weren't really committed to ever really taking the time to put that stuff together, dude. Like like come on, man, that's exactly what DC movies are, man. It's like they were so focused on making a universe similar to Marvel, they didn't pay attention to the amount of time Marvel spent putting each particular story together. You know what I'm saying? Like one by one. Is this going to take us 10 years to roll out? Yes, but guess what? People are going to keep watching it. They're going to grow more interested in how this is building, and we all know it's leading somewhere. You know what I'm saying? DC, they just like whatever. They just throw it all in a pot. You know what I'm saying? And just like a roulette machine, dude. And they're just like ba 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 ba. Even with the new, what are you looking up now? Even with the new stuff coming out, WandaVision is
in like a week, I think.
You know, I guess I'll watch it. I'm not looking forward to WandaVision just because why not? I just don't know what. I wasn't. Like, Wanda? Like what? You trying to see what? No, I don't care about them. Captain America, baby.
Have you not read House of M?
Yo, no, I have not. I have not.
That's one of the greatest Marvel stories of all time. In the comics, she whispers no more mutants, and all the mutants die out. And like she literally loses her mind, and she's one of the most powerful living things in Marvel.
Yeah,
I am looking forward to this.
Yeah, I'm very superficial. All right, give me the heavy hitters, baby. All right, that's what I want. All right,
who hits heavier than Wanda, bro? Come
true.
on, man.
Oh man, nah, that's they got some, but even still though, with this stuff coming out, they just had a plan, and DC never seems to have a plan. Yeah. And just like that movie I talked about, Wonder Woman, I was just like, what the fuck am I watching? The dude, they trying to wish. They wishing on this rock, and then the dude became the rock, and now you need to keep. Like then I was like, what? And then you need to keep. So you need to keep making wishes, or like. So, I didn't even finish the movie. I'm sure they would have explained it. But.
Did you get to the part where like they're doing the truck chase in the desert? Did you see that?
Yeah, and she's like, so she's losing powers while Kristen Wiig is gaining powers.
So remember the part where she's like on the dude's windshield? She's on the Mandalorian's windshield, and he's like, I am the stone.
Yeah,
and she is like, what does that mean? Mm-hmm. What do you mean? What does that mean?
He just told you. What is this? What I'm
in plain English, he said it.
I am the stone now. Like what? She's like, how this? And then she said, "Oh, like first, Wonder Woman is not a detective. No. All right, like why is she? Oh my, is she trying to put clues together? You work at a museum, lady. All right, you work in the basement at the museum. Why are you getting involved with this high-level government just because you got superpowers? And oh my God, that's why she was dating Batman, because he knew how to be a detective. All right, that's it. Because she don't know how to put no clues together at all. She watching Kristen Wiig do super strength shit, and she's just like, where does the power seem to come from? It's crazy. Like this is the accent too. Like, oh my God, they got mad at Gal Gadot because she got cast as Cleopatra. You know what I mean? They tried to give her.
What?
Yeah, she did. Gal Gadot was cast as Cleopatra.
We gotta look at that.
And of course, Twitter went crazy. The problem is when they announced it at the height of everything Black Lives Matter, so everybody was real hype on it, and then she went back and defended on it and everything. Yeah. Look at this. She defends being cast because everybody, you know how it is now. Anybody, if you white and get a role in Hollywood, we angry. All right, that's exactly what. I don't care who you're playing. All right, we are going to get mad about it. Look, but they're like, because Cleopatra, obviously she's from Egypt, and Egypt is in Africa, so they felt like she, should have been black. So they look.
What is that?
I love the effort, man. Like, look at this. They really first of all, if that's supposed to be a reconstruction of Cleopatra's face, that looks like Gal Gadot. Like, look, throw a Wonder Woman tiara on that. Tell me that's not the same lady. All right, that's great. Yeah, that's what she. Oh man, but yeah, that's she tried to defend it. You know what I mean? Basically saying that I am she's Egyptian and all that stuff, and so it's it was a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Just because people just want to be mad about stuff. That's all. I'm hoping that less people I just hope we can just get less anger going into this next year.
Something?
It wouldn't be. Well, I mean, I'm hoping for a lot, but you know what I mean. That's all I could really think that could really make things, because everybody just people just want to have I don't know. I'm trying to be less stressed. Going into this year. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, we can take Gal Gadot off the screen. She's a very pretty woman. Don't get me wrong. She is, but she's a terrible detective. Great Wonder Woman though. I guess I'm sure they just don't get rid of her. She's the only one that was actually kind of decent. Whatever. So I tried to finish that. It did not happen. So. Sorry, I don't know if they're gonna have a third one. Do you think they're gonna have a third one? You saw that.
They greenlit it the day they released this.
Are you kidding me? Oh,
HBO was like, look at
yeah.
all this money that we're making.
That's enough. Y'all don't even care what they giving you either. It's a good thing they knew to put that right on a streaming site. If I took my ass to a movie theater to watch that, oh my gosh, that would have been.
Which apparently people did. Apparently made, I think it was like opening weekend, $100 million at theaters.
Well.
Which I didn't even know that much money was possible in a pandemic.
Oh yeah, no. Some people don't. There's people that really don't care. I don't know why.
Every movie theater in Texas.
They're just like, yeah, exactly, right? Just mask off, baby. Seat. Actually, we put 2 people in a seat now. That's how it works here in Texas. You know, exactly. Right after we take your temperature, we cough in your mouth, and then you get to come in and watch this movie. That's how
AMC
we do it.
guarantee.
Yeah, guarantee, man. That is what we're gonna do. We are gonna get you sick, all right? Yes, I know, but man, I had a hard time. I just had a hard time trying to get myself together today after watching the Giants lose, man. And that's all. My frustrations just carried over into Wonder Woman. And
it's okay.
It's not okay. It's not okay. I need something to believe in, man. All right.
Believe in the Bears.
Believe in the Bears.
You're in Chicago now, baby. You can.
I am in Chicago. Yes.
Put a little effort in that sauce.
Hey,
right there.
yeah, right. Yeah, Chicago. You know what I mean? Just keep. That's what I'm talking about. I gotta live here. I gotta. I gotta see some of you people in the face. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, go Bears. You know what I'm saying? But deep down in my soul, all right, I am hating on every motherfucker not name the New York Football Giants. All right, that is how petty my football situation is, dude. Like we broke the quarterback's finger. We stepped on his hand in our game. Stepped on his hand,
really?
Yeah, stepped on it, dude. I was like, don't even care. I was mad that it wasn't a stone hand, to be honest.
Did they take him out, or was he?
Nah,
he
played the rest of the game.
Good for
He
you.
tried to soldier on and everything like that. You know how it is.
Well, and then you guys won, right? You did
still
win the
won.
game.
Oh my God! In the moment, man, you can't even make up how we fumbled. Like we literally tried to give the game away. All we had to do was run for a first down. Dude's wide open. Nobody's covering him. He just drops the ball. Like just drops it. And I was like, we don't want to even be in this league. Why don't we just play college teams? That's what I was thinking in that moment. Why can't we just play some college teams?
Some junior varsity.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Get our confidence up before we come back and play these grown-ass men, because we clearly don't know what we're doing out here, man. It is absolutely rough to watch. But I think, like I say every year, you got to stay hope for next season.
Yeah.
They're talking about, bringing football back. They want fans and stuff like that. Leagues are losing a lot of money, dude. Like the NBA came back because they almost even though they did very good numbers for like the bubble and everything, the league still lost almost like $1 billion.
Yeah.
From that fan revenue, all that stuff is very important to these leagues, man. That's why some stadiums are letting fans come in. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And letting them come and watch games and stuff. They're like, we have to make something, dude. You know what I mean? Because eventually that money comes out of players' pockets. You know what I'm saying? It's just all this stuff is affected by it, dude. You know
just
what I mean?
the countless jobs lost too. Like there was people working in stadiums. I mean, oh God, what was I watching? Something with Draymond Green was doing like an interview about like how the stadium where he played. I don't know what team he's on, but like but their stadium, like the guy who owned it, like he paid a bunch of people out of his own pocket who used to work like after the pandemic hit, because he knew that like this was such a huge loss for so many people that get overlooked, like all the soda jerks and all the fucking like the clothing store people. Yeah. Every single part of that stadium, like there was like thousands of jobs in there.
Yes.
That just went away.
And those
it's
jobs
not just the players. It's not just the owners. It's I worked at the United Center for a little while, and I can't imagine, and there were a couple thousand people working there with me. I can't imagine being one of those folks that, the off season is a year long now.
Yeah, dude. Like it's always off season. Like these
fuck?
people, like these businesses depend on those games, dude. Like you know what I'm saying? Like all of that revenue is very important, dude. So to lose it, man, that's kind of crazy to see. That's why I feel bad for like all these these giant stadiums that got built in the NFL, dude. Like there were 2 in Vegas and in LA.
Yeah, the ghost towns now.
Dude, you sunk $5 billion. I say this all the time. I love this speech, but think about it. you work your whole life. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
You work your whole life. You build up a fortune. You say, my dream, you know, at some point you're like, maybe it's not your dream originally, but you got money and you're bored.
Right.
All right. So you're like, you know what I want? I want an NFL team. Not only do I want an NFL team, I want to build a stadium. Am I going to displace a lot of minorities, get this stadium put in here? Yes.
Absolutely.
But I'm not thinking about that, all right? I'm thinking about having a playpen or whatever, just to see a physical manifestation of all of the hard work and success that I have accrued in my lifetime. And the year that I can open it, the entire world is shut down. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of correct. That's just things I think about when I think about, like, you know, when we are trying to regain some sort of like normalcy, like all that type of things going back to whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's just like it's just to imagine. Some of you may have lost a job or two. You know what I mean? You've had to jump somewhere to somewhere. You've been able to survive and stuff, not to minimize the stress level, whatever you got going on and everything. But it's like the stuff you just said. Like so many people that lost so much simply because the government said, hey, this stuff can't be open. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna make people sick if you keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? And it's like you gotta. It makes you feel for it. It makes you really feel for people in that situation. You know what I mean? It makes you feel for a lot of people whose lives, even if they never even caught the virus, even if they never, you know, got sick themselves or knew anybody directly that got sick. The circumstances around that, dude.
You want to talk about a trickle-down economy?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this virus trickled down into every single nook and cranny of this bitch.
Yeah.
And, you know, well, thank God we got 600 whole dollars.
You got 600 beans, baby. You know what I mean? And it's like, and it's just crazy that, like, you know, because, you know, you wonder why people get so frustrated with our government and Congress and everything. And these Mitch McConnell memes have been nuts. You know what I mean? Rightfully so. He deserves it, because it's like we have a government that is literally your only job. You always talk about it first when you want to go to war and when you want to fucking when you want to fucking bomb, you know, shoot a bomb somewhere or tell somebody else they can't use nuclear weapons or some shit like that. You're always like, we want to protect our, you know, citizens of this country, our people. We need to protect, you know what I'm saying? And I'm proud to be an American. You know what I mean? Everybody coming together, kumbaya and shit. That's the image and stuff you sell. And you literally have your people getting sick in the street, and they just need resources, man, that you have. Dude, that you have. If you just talk about, they took just the stimulus checks alone that go to everybody, that still was like $1 trillion out of like what, like a.
It was like, I think it was a 3.1 trillion.
3.1 out of it's like, dude, it was like it still is like a percentage of what was gonna come out of the whole bill that they were trying to get passed, and you're sitting here. You know what I mean? Arguing over pennies and dimes and stuff like that. All the big money is going back into your pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're arguing how to give me less money so you can take more money. You know what I'm saying? While I'm sick?
Yeah.
What? And you wonder why people want to live here. You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody loves Canada. You know what I mean? That's why Drake is so popular. Cause
So this was the first bill. This is kind of how it broke down. So we got $560 billion out of that.
This was the first one when everybody was getting the $1,200 checks.
Yes.
Right. Yes. Okay. So that last one was only like 900 billion or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Way less money.
And what was it? 700 million or 700 billion of that went to foreign countries.
Yeah. What for? What for? What?
Why does Let's pull a name out of the hat. Why does Israel need our money?
Yeah, right.
They have a shitload of money
right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going? That's what I'm saying. Like, so I'm not gonna. Don't look at me like, don't look at me crazy when I'm sitting here like being so skeptical about, you know what I mean, the country that is supposed to be protecting me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or why I'm so worried about things getting better in the future when it looks like they're making every excuse to keep things as difficult as possible. Now they're talking about with the vaccine, we got them and they rolling it out slow. Yeah. Now they're like, we'll just, maybe, I don't know, we'll stick you. Maybe we'll stick you. If you're not like coughing and dying in my face, I'm not sticking you. I know, just fuck that. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna keep it in the freezer. I got a little. My conspiracy brain went off a little bit though.
Oh shit.
Oh yes, it did.
What did it say to you?
About the worker who spilled like 500 doses of the vaccine just to ruin it?
Like, on purpose? Let it spoil?
Let it spoil, man. what's in this thing, bro? That's what I'm saying. They
come on,
know
Wade.
something, bro. I'm telling
he
you.
doesn't.
They know something, man.
Don't
This
do it.
stuff don't just happen, baby. All right? I'm just
You
saying.
need to stop watching Will Smith movies and calm down.
Yo, Enemy of the State. I was just actually just watching that movie. It's on Netflix now. Enemy of the State is on Netflix. So I was watching that shit. All right, okay. They up to something. All right, I know it. Okay, they try to distract me with these shitty ass Wonder Woman movies. All right, and these very heart-wrenching Pixar movies. Something is up. All right, don't you ever notice the government is always at its dirtiest when a Pixar movie comes out? All right, you got everybody all soft in their chest. All right, we're all worried about the emotions about this old couple who's dying, and even though they 3D, we all caught up in this. All right. Meanwhile, you over there doing your dirty stuff. I'm saying, man, I'm watching. I need another episode of Black Mirror. That's really this is what I need.
You really want to watch Black Mirror right now?
You know, I feel like I can channel my emotion into the show as opposed to putting this on people. Because guess what? Schedule's open, baby. All right, I ain't working. I got nothing but time to think about what the. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to be on a watch list. That's all.
You're doing great.
You're doing a great job. I'm getting everybody exposed, baby. Exposed. Pandemic. No, I'm just playing. What if I started doing that shit? Could you have, if I just went all Alex Jones in here?
InfoWars with Dwayne Murphy Jr.
You never know, man. You never know what I could be on, baby. That conspiracy brain is always running. You never know. The Earth is flat, James. We talked about that once.
Of course.
But that's, that was a different life for me. But I'm gonna wrap this up by saying, with going into a new year, man, we definitely like being able to keep some sort of good spirits about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Definitely like to laugh. I try to find some comedy in all this craziness. You know what I'm saying?
You have to.
Yeah, right. Because
what are you gonna do without
This is my club now. All right, this is my club, baby. Spotlight is on me.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? No. But I think it's important. I didn't know what New Year's resolution that I could really commit to, man. I wasn't sure.
What are they?
I couldn't think of any. That's basically what I was saying. Like normally I try to go in with one, like maybe read a new book or try to, it's always for some reason it's always ends up being some workout shit, which is like stupid because I do like 10 push-ups for a week and then I'm like, I'm swole. This is it. This is good. This is good for the year. You know what I'm saying? But I think taking everything one day at a time is the best thing I can do right now. You know what I mean? Don't let myself get bogged down by what I need to expect of myself in the future and stuff like that. Just one day at a time. Keep working hard.
Hey, man.
Keep trying to be a good influence. At least on other people if I can. Just being all by just living, being a good person. That's all. That's what my mom keeps telling me. I'm a good person. I guess I'm gonna believe her. She's my mom, right? She would know, right? She wouldn't lie for me. You know what I mean? Yes, she would. But she definitely would. But I think that's the best thing I can do, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's too much going on to be stressed about everything. You know what I mean? It's like, I think it's time to rest, guys. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's winter time, all right? Chicago, it's cold, all right? Ain't nothing open anyway. It wasn't even going to be open if there was no pandemic, all right? Because it's the winter time. Just relax for a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep coming back here. We'll be here. I'll talk to you, you know what I mean? You got a conspiracy you want to throw at me? Throw something, man. There's an email. You can always email murphyjrjokes@gmail.com. You can email me. Tell me whatever crazy theories you got going on in your head, all right? Because I guarantee they match mine on some level, all right? Aliens, all that stuff. We can talk about anything that you want, baby, all right? That's what I am here for. This is cool. Nah, man, I think that's a good way to wrap things up.
Sure.
Just be cool, man. Just be free to do you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Relax, chill out. Smoke a little weed. It's legal. You know what I'm saying? Do that. R.I.P. MF Doom. This nigga, he gone, baby. It's sad. You know, he died on Halloween.
Yeah.
What were we doing?
He has good people.
Yo, there have been a lot of MF Doom stories that have about how he's handled his celebrity and the things that he's done in his lifetime and everything. Like there's one about how he wears the mask and stuff, and for a lot of years he wouldn't even be on stage performing. He would just be in the audience so he could watch other people. You know what I mean?
Really?
Taking that songs and stuff like that. I mean, there's all types of stuff, man. Mos Def talks about the one MC that he really respects, Mos Def, one of the best lyricists in history of rap. has said that MF Doom is probably one of the few dudes that he looks at as like a better MC than he was. You know what I mean? Like this guy had a lot of respect amongst his peers. You know what I mean? He may not have been like a super mainstream artist and stuff, but that's also kind of added to his just kind of added to his like persona. You know what I mean? It added to his allure. You know, because he was one of the artists that really committed to staying independent, producing his own content, taking ownership of it and everything like that. He inspired a lot of people to do what they do. A lot of rappers nowadays stick with that independence thing now because of people like him who were doing it way before it was cool, when everybody was like, yo, you need to get with a big time, you know, record label, blah, blah, put your stuff out. He was worth it. He's good enough. You know what I mean? MF Doom could have been, you know what I mean? He could have put his stuff out on that level and been, you know what I mean, one of these like super mega hit pop star, you know, rap types that you want. But nah, man, he was like really into his craft and like really somebody that, you know, I think me as an artist, I look at as somebody with a lot of respect. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like at the end of the day, as I know what I'm capable of, but I'm always looking to get better. You know what I'm saying? I'm not always just looking to be seen. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's the way I think that if a lot more people tackled their art, we would, you know, you definitely would see a lot more people of that ilk, you know what I mean, like individuals like that. So, you know what I mean, RIP to him. We shout out to, you know, him and his family, everything like that, you know what I mean. Shout out to all the people shouting him out on Facebook. Some of you who I know are probably big fans of him, and a lot of you who I absolutely know don't listen to this nigga at all. All right, y'all heard he died and was like, oh, MF Doom, I'm with it, blah, 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 blah. This was my favorite song of his that came out a year and a half ago, and ever since then I've been like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I was talking about that with somebody the other day. I was like, there's a lot of motherfuckers trying to be woke right now, you know what I mean? A lot of people trying to be, but hey, it's all good though. You know, we can't hate on anybody, dude. We just come here to just be, you know, regular. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do, you know? So anything else, James? Anything you want to add to it? Any comments, concerns?
I would say,
like
well, you know, if you're having trouble finding a New Year's resolution to keep, you know, maybe not something you could fix about you, but an activity that you could try once a day.
Yeah, get a new hobby. I might get a new hobby.
I would recommend for anyone who hasn't tried it, meditation.
Oh.
I've been meditating for 30 minutes a day every day. Thank you. Shout out Chris Condren who turned me on to it for the last, what was it, 4 months?
4 months.
And the clarity you get, just the reset, the things it does for your body too. Physically, you feel better. It's bar none the best thing I did. The best daily change I made last year was meditation. So
meditate, baby.
Find 30 minutes in your day to sit quietly. You don't have to, you know, sit cross-legged and light a bunch of incense or anything like that. But just find some time to look inwardly and use the calm to figure things out.
You also gotta be careful lighting incense, trying to meditate. You be coughing and shit.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? It's
keep it away from your face if you're gonna do it.
Yeah, exactly. Like sometimes incense, man, you got a headache. Now I'm just like, okay, I sat here because I was trying to get enlightened. Now I'm just, I got a migraine. I need some ibuprofen. Now I'm just meditating.
Too much of that shit sucks.
I'm
bro.
just meditating over this Advil right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, man, that's good advice, baby. That is good. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. As always, man, we appreciate having you guys here. All right, we have this episode 40. We're gonna do something when 50 rolls around. I think 50 is the one. I think we're gonna have to figure out like something special to do for 50. I'm not sure what it's gonna be, but 50 is the one that I want to be like, you know what I mean? Back in the game, baby. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know what that dance was, but I think I can.
Hopefully by 50
make a new TikTok dance. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll make a TikTok dance for 50. Who knows? But thank y'all again, as always, man. It's always a pleasure for me to come here and talk to you. And I hope that, you know, if you enjoy, you know, the sound of my voice, if you enjoy having a place to come and just like kind of decompress for a little bit, listen to me talk about a lot of whatever, you know what I'm saying, with no pressure at all. I'm glad that you chose this particular podcast to do so. So please follow us, you know what I mean? Get on there. Follow People of Comedy. We're on YouTube. You can just subscribe. Just follow my name, Dwayne Murphy Jr. You can find That's How I Feel. We got all these episodes. 20 episodes out. About to drop 10 more pretty soon, all right? We're about to be up there. Season 3, all right? Season 3. I'm trying to get my viewers up, baby. I think I have accrued 50 total, all right? I'm feeling good about that right now. It's people are watching though. More people are subscribing.
Hell yeah.
And they're telling me about it. So I'm like, yeah, that's cool, man. Just like I said, man, just like my boy MF Doom, man. I'm just gonna try and keep doing this, get better at it, and you know what I mean, eventually we'll, you know, turn this into something legendary, you know. So
Hell yeah.
like I say, as always, guys, you guys be safe out there. You know what I mean? Mask up, do what you can do to get good. And like I always like to end, I like to say, we can't all be perfect, but we can be people. You know what I mean?
That's
so
right.
I'm gonna get out of here. Try to get some food or something. I think I'm hungry. I think I'm gonna do food this time, James. I think so.